G'day, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Strong winds and angry seas off the southeast coast are starting to subside and the tropics are enjoying a narrow window of well-earned sunshine. But the state's already bracing for its next wave of spring rainfall. Today's temperatures were below average at both ends across the Downs, not by much, but enough to give the impression of a never-ending winter. Expect a slow recovery as the week unfolds. Now let's look at the satellite loop. You can see firstly there's some mid to high cloud over southern and central Queensland there. It's produced little if any rain, mostly just thin stuff that's sort of moving offshore with the jet stream. We do have some low level cloud that's just beginning to bring some showers just around the Whitsunday coast and another little bit around the North Tropical coast where it's been awfully cloudy but not much rain has fallen. Now let's look at today's chart. On the surface, the big low in the Tasman Sea that was responsible for those huge swells in recent days, or in the last 24 hours I should say, has now moved rapidly offshore and it's taken over by this next high coming across the bight. On tomorrow's chart, that high moves across into Tasmania. We've still got a very cool air mass entering Queensland. Now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The Darling Downs and Granite Belt forecast a partly cloudy day, no rains expected. Dalby 21 degrees, same for Goondiwindi, Toowoomba 18, Warwick 6 up to 19. For the southeast coast, coastal fringe showers only. Gatton will reach 22 degrees, 23 for Ipswich and Brisbane again 22. Looking ahead for Toowoomba, not one but two waves of wet weather in the next week. The first will be Thursday, Friday and the second on Sunday, Monday. Mostly light stuff but annoying all the same. For Warwick again, two pulses of rain. Just a couple of millimetres on Thursday, but up to 15 mils on Friday, and then some more coming on Monday. That goes for Dalby as well. Those two waves of rain will lead to a slight undulation in temperature, mostly low 20s though for the week ahead. Now for a question I've been asked 3 times this week. At what pressure does a high become a low? Well, that's like asking at what altitude a mountain becomes a valley. Perisher Valley Ski Resort, for example, is a lot higher than Mount Coolum, but it's still a valley because it's surrounded by higher ground, just as Mount Coolum's surrounded by lower ground. In the same way, a low is any point on a weather map surrounded by higher pressure, regardless of the number in the middle, and a high is any point surrounded by lower pressure. Have a pleasant evening, one and all. Enjoy the spring air, and now it's back to the team.
Yeah, good on you, Lou. Thank you very much, mate. Just about wraps it up. Catch you tomorrow night.
And also a reminder, you can watch a replay of our news on the 7plus app or catch up on our page, 7news.com.au. And from all of us, good night.
Good night.